We are back in action, baby. Now I just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for my beautiful people to show up. Rivers, what's going on? What's going on, Rivers? Welcome back. Okay. That is beautiful. I'm so glad to hear it. That sounds like a lot of fun. Welcome back, Jackie. You got all the badges now. VIP badge, the first badge, because you're one of the first people to subscribe, I believe. One of the first. And you also have the Prime sub badge. Amazing. Looks beautiful. That's a good look. Depth, welcome back. I'm doing good. How are you? Me too. It looks good. Welcome back, Rena. Let's go. Had a thunderstorm earlier, so got a little spooked. So it makes even more sense that you'd be in your cozy, fuzzy blanket right now. That is so necessary. I'm glad you're doing good, Depth, and thank you. Thank you. I did some pretty good research on a few things today that we'll go over at some point. It'll only be while I have us like true kind of core members here. I mean, granted, anybody after the stream will be able to come back and watch this, but I'm not gonna do it while we're on TikTok at the same time, which we're not yet. Because it's more just for you guys. And I was looking into some stuff that I wanted to be able to help us all out and get things. Oh, that was great. I started it off with a drop. Get things running smoothly and perfect. Get spooked so easily? Yeah, well. That's a common thing to kind of be freaked out about, kind of scared about. Not scared, but spooked about thunderstorms, you know? What about Jackie? What are you doing? I know Rivers is chilling in her blanket. Thunderstorms earlier. But I don't know what Jackie's doing. And I'm going to move through each one of you and figure it out. That's awesome. I don't have Ivy with me right now. She was in here. She was. But that was up until I sat down at the desk. Waiting for Jaleisha to come out of class so I can send her home while I wait for Nalina to dance. Okay. That's a good plan. That sounds good. So you're out and about. That's cool. Love when you take me with you. All right, who's next? Depth. Toddy, what are you doing? What are you getting up to currently? She is, Rivers. She really is. She's cute, sweet, beautiful, and all around awesome. I'm biased, but she is. Because if she wasn't, I would just be honest. I'm not gonna like talk good about someone that doesn't really deserve to be. You know, she just is. She just is. Tortilla is nice. That sounds great. Well, I am happy to be a part of your cooking session. I certainly am. Already doing so great with the chat too. I'm glad you'll be here. That sounds great though. I wish you could make me some because I could really go for some of those. And Reno, what are you doing? What do you got going on right now? Oh. I love it. Daily routine. I'm honored to be a part of most of your guys that are here. Daily routine. It's a beautiful thing. And you guys are part of mine. You guys are part of mine. All right, leave some for me. Heck yeah. You got work on Wednesday and Thursday. That's exciting. I'm happy for you. I am very happy for you. That sounds great, Rena. I love to hear it. And Rena's got her new VIP badge as well. I love it. Looks great. Looks great, looks great. Well, that's awesome. So you're back at your sister's house. Your nephew's first day of school is today. On Monday. Yeah, okay. That's actually. Zoe made another account. Nice. Thank you for following, Zoe. And hello. Welcome back. Well, that's awesome, Rena. Thank you for making them lunch. You're doing a good thing. Being a great aunt. Rivers says, a customer last week loved the peach iced tea I made them. Look at you go. Literally, look at you go. Incredible. And what are you doing, Zoe? Yeah, you can deal with naming it later. But indeed, you have to let me know what you're up to. Let us know. Let's hear it. Well, that was pretty exciting. I'm glad that you are sitting there. At least you're watching the stream, so that's positive. And you were waiting for me. That's exciting. I feel very waited for. That's good. when you are at home and your family is awake, then are you typically like actually with them the whole time? Are you hanging out with your family like the entire time they're awake or something? Because as for me, I'd probably be in my room by myself. Not the entire time, yeah. Me too, Rivers. It's really starting to feel that way. If I had the windows open right now, I'd be freezing. I would be freezing. It's cold. It's chilly. Yesterday morning, after I ended the stream, I could see my breath. I could literally see my breath in the air. It was crazy. It's like, wow. That's quite something. That's true. That's true, Zoe. I know you're very, very close with your mom, and she's awesome. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, seriously. Soon enough, like really soon, I'm going to be able to come on this stream on certain days and wear sweatshirts and jumpers and everything, hoodies, all that stuff, which I'm excited for. More than anything. I mean, that's not the only thing I'm excited for more than anything, but I'm excited for it, okay? Summer went so fast this time. I know. Thank goodness. I'm always waiting for summer to end. Like, but you know, careful what you wish for, of course, because I definitely do not want, you know, like life to just pass by. You know, it's not like I'm just waiting for the summer to end. Like, you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't actually want my 6 months of my life or however long it is to just disappear and then I'm, you know, like I do appreciate the summer and I like the special things that come with it, but it's just not my favorite, I guess. I just wish I could live somewhere where it was like this all the time. But that's not possible. Like, you can't get fall beauty without the spring and warm enough weather for the trees and the plants to actually get come back to life and stuff like that. The only really thing you could have is just a place where there's no real deciduous trees where the foliage falls off of them and you just have evergreens, but those don't go orange really. I mean, some of them do. But it would just be a place where it's always cold and you wouldn't get the like the cool aspects of fall that are especially beautiful. But I still would even consider that. Anyways, what a rant. Yeah, Zoe, well, that's right, because after tonight, it will be your first day back, your first day at high school. It will be your first day back in the school system. Literally the next day. So, understandable. You'll just have to watch the stream replays because they post to Twitch every time. Yeah, Skull Hand Cardigan, let's go. It sounds good. I'm glad you're back, Jackie. Recently I thought it would be cool to live at the Antarctic Center. Cute penguins, less people, great view. I don't think that's weird. Like, I share the same sentiments in a lot of ways. I really do. That'd be so great. It kind of would be. Penguins are awesome. The cold is awesome. Less people. It is kind of like a barren wasteland of just snow. It'd be very hard to live and survive, but like that's definitely like an extreme. That is an extreme of living, but like in theory it sounds nice. Like at least the aspects that you outlined in your description. I would have to agree with that. It's just only when I think of a bit more like of the practical stuff I think, man, I don't know. I might be getting in too deep with that. That's exactly right, Zoe. I'm just letting you know that there is something. I mean, that's obvious that you won't be able to be on the stream. But I'm just letting you know that you're not completely shit out of luck. If you want to watch the stream, it's going to be there for you. You're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to watch it. You're going to be able to catch up on things that you missed if you want. There's plenty of people that have to watch in that way because they had something going on, or I was streaming a little too late, or whatever it might be. But I also have been trying to, you'll notice it in the most recent one that's on my Twitch profile, but I've started to timestamp. So in the description, you can go and look and you can see exactly, and you can click the link. It will bring you directly to the timestamp. This is where we were chatting, talking, answering questions. And you can see a chat replay as well. Who said what as I'm answering to it, the whole thing. And then you'll also see the timestamp of where I started playing acoustic covers. And then you'll see the timestamp of where I started doing YouTube with you guys. YouTube night, YouTube reactions, and stuff like that. So I'm going to just try and keep doing that going forward because we do long streams. So it will give you guys a nice, easy way to be able to skip around if you're like, wow, fuck, I don't have like 4 hours to listen to this while I'm driving or doing my day or whatever, or going to sleep to. I just really want to hear the acoustic covers right now. Boom, there you go. You don't have to scroll through. You don't have to figure it out. I should stream till 6. What do you mean? Today? Oh, got you. Well, the problem is you're 3 hours behind me. So that's so difficult. That would be streaming till 9 a.m. for me. It's 6 for you, but it's 9 a.m. for me. I would literally be a nocturnal person if I did that. That's the only unfortunate part. Like, I just can't live like that. I need some sunlight. I need to be able to function when some of the world does, at least here, locally, you know. I don't have many cardigans, Rivers, but I do enjoy them. The couple that I have are prized possessions. In fact, one of the TikTok posts I made was Ivy laying on my chest, and that was one of my 2 cardigans. Skirt. Much love to you as well, Zoe. Thank you. Oh, yo, do you guys have the Jackson Downer logo emote now? It got approved earlier today, so it should be in there now. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Depth. Thank you, Jackie. That was mad quick. Yeah, it's like, so that Jackson Downer logo one, I was actually able to make special stickers for people that are just following. And that Jackson Downer logo is the sticker for anybody that's following but not subscribed, and also all the subscribers. And then as you go up in tiers, you will get extra ones that I made. So That's good. That's good. My face, the new school, my face one is tier 1 sub, and then the old school me version of me is tier 2, and then tier 3 is me playing guitar. Yes, Zoe. Yes, Zoe. I'm dreading our next competition as Nalina is dancing at night, both Saturday and Sunday night. Wow. And is this competition far? Do you have to go far for it? Do you have to get, like, transpo? Or can you walk? Or what's up with that? I'm sorry that you're dreading it, though. It's never fun. I'll go live on TikTok when I'm ready, as I stated in my stories and on Discord. But TikTok is absolutely not the priority here. You have another one with roses on it. Wow. That's something right there. That's pretty exciting. That kind of sucks that Rena wasted a gift sub on you, though. That is tragic. But at least she used it, so I'm still thankful that she did do it. Because gift subs are really helpful to me anyway, so it doesn't matter. You're in town. Well, that's at least good. There's something to be happy about. There's something to be excited about. Boop. I know, Rena. I'm crying about it too. Me too. Jackie says, because of groups, I'll be there for 13 hours each day. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. It's worse than a work day, literally. I just wanted to watch it, so I couldn't do it. I don't know what you mean. I think you mean you just wanted to watch it so that you could get your Twitch set up or something. That's fine. Like I said, I'm going to start the TikTok stream shortly. It's going to be okay. I'm going to start it shortly. But obviously I'm not doing it right now because I'm just not ready to do it right now. But I am going to do it when I'm ready, but I am going to do it soon. As I said to you all. And I try my best. I try my best to uphold the things that I say to you. You will try to drop into the live where you can between performances. Perfect! Thanks for understanding, Zoe. Okay, hold up. Yeah, and if you want a more specific answer, probably 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'll fire up the TikTok stream as well, so that you can do what you need to do, I guess. I'm actually kind of warm now. But if I open the windows like I did yesterday, I'd be freezing right now. Yeah, it is precise because I wanted to start it around 30 minutes in, and now 5 minutes. It will be 30 minutes in to our Twitch stream. That at least gives just us some time. And then when I start the TikTok stream, it'll still be just us. We'll still be here. And your guys' chats absolutely does take priority, as I'm sure you guys can tell. So nothing will change. I'll just be a little bit more talkative, which will be nice for you guys to listen to, I guess. We might have more topic of conversation to go over and talk about, which will be nice. I'm so excited for my battery pack to get here. No more camera batteries dying. This camera will just be a mainstay staple. I won't have to change batteries, have batteries die. It's just gotta get here. I've ordered it. I would have got it from the store. I like to just like, especially with this sort of stuff, I thought of it. I knew I needed it like now. But unfortunately, all the local stores that would carry something like that don't carry it because it's kind of a specialty. You know, it's not super specialty, but it's specialty enough where my camera doesn't. My camera isn't like the most common version of that. Yo, Jackie, that's so smart. That's so smart. I'm glad you did that. Because SoundCloud is the place where literally, it's honestly and that's a whole interesting topic on the brain right there. I'll get into that after. I'm glad you did that, Jackie, that you followed me on SoundCloud, because that is the place where I release all of the music that are covers that I can't release because the record company of the person that, like my Bless the Fall song is on there. One of the first covers I ever did, like first official covers as a solo artist. And it's on there because I tried to release it like I did with the Only Exception cover, the Failure cover, all the ones that you know. But the record label of Bless the Fall was like, we don't need any cover, like they just blocked it, which is fully within their right. Some record companies, it's not Bless the Fall that did it, it's their record company. They had nothing to do with it. Some record companies are just like that. So when that's the case, I just release it on SoundCloud, which is fully within my right to do, so that you guys can at least listen to it in its entirety that way. If you really want to. Some people really like that song enough to want to go on SoundCloud. I don't push it, though. I don't even think it's in my beacons. I don't even think it's in my all my links link, but it's there. So that's awesome, Jackie. I'm glad you were listening. Couldn't get enough of my music, huh? Depth says, that's great. It's always so exciting to wait for packages. Yes. It is honestly the most exciting part. That's actually the most exciting part about most things, is the expectation. That's really when you get your highest dopamine spikes, is the excitement about knowing something good is about to happen, or the excitement of something good happening that you didn't expect. That's why waiting for packages is basically, like, especially the day that you know you're going to get it, like, that's one of the most exciting parts. For whatever reason, that's how our brain works. Oh. So yeah. We're almost at that time. Yeah, no, exactly, Depth. It's I know what you mean. Like, I really do know what you mean. It's hard. It's hard to not order. Jackie says, OMG, and Alina came bouncing outside to show me one of her friends bought her chocolate from Germany. Woo! That's exciting. Very cool. How nice of her friend. How sweet. Is she done? Is she done practice or whatever? Got you. Okay. All right. We'll get the TikTok stream going. Now, I know that most of you guys are going to have wow, 9. Wow. That's wild. I know that most of you guys have coins on TikTok that you still have to spend. And that's totally fine. I totally understand that. But part of the reason why I moved over to Twitch is because Twitch, there's no other way to put it. I mean, obviously, I'm able to give you guys a lot better of a stream, a lot more interactive, a lot more features specifically for live streaming, as it is a live streaming platform. But number 2 is because Twitch actually doesn't take... Basically, I'll put this into perspective for you. If you spend $20 on coins on TikTok and you gift me all $20 worth of those coins, I get $5. $5. That is what TikTok does. They take their cut. That's how it is. It's a massive cut. Twitch doesn't. Twitch does not. They take a tiny little cut, but primarily they actually care about the people on their platform. They require a lot less being taken out of the creator. So it's going to be, obviously, once you guys have the coins that you need to gotten rid of, it's just going to be a lot easier for you guys to support me, like, effectively, because, like, to you on TikTok, it might seem like you're, but, like, I don't get to see really any of that. And I don't want your guys' support just going to TikTok. That's not why you're doing it. And it all works the same way here. But the equivalent of coins on Twitch is a lot cheaper too. I can't remember how many versus how many, but you get a lot more for the money that you spend on here it's called bits, on TikTok it's called coins. So you get more for your money. More of that support actually gets to me, a lot more. And you're still able to subscribe like you do. And you're still able to send gifts and do things like you would on TikTok, but just on here. And then there's the other whole thing of most of you guys are on here, never really been on here before, so you don't really know. And I also understand that too. So that's a whole other thing. What do we even, how do I even do that? Well, we can work that out together. I looked into it on how to do it. It's very easy, especially if you have Amazon, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they basically just take... You can just use one of your cards that you would use on Amazon. All your cards are saved on Amazon. You use that same card, boom. Now you have the coins or whatever the fuck it's called, and then you're good to go. So that is never expected from me to you. I'm just letting you know that that's a big reason why the support over here matters a lot more than the support over there. And the only reason that I wasn't streaming over here on Twitch before was because I didn't have the internet to stream here. Otherwise, I'd continue to stream over here. But I also don't regret it because I met all you great people from over there. And I appreciate you guys coming over here where it's just a lot better for everyone. And yeah, it is convenient depth. It's also you can also use PayPal or just a card number, but it's a lot more convenient with the Amazon. I feel like that's what I would do. Anyway. And I like that you get a free subscription every month if you have Amazon Prime. Like Jackie was able to use her free subscription right here. She didn't have to even pay for it, and it still supports me. That's the cool thing. That still supports me, and it's not like TikTok where they take a massive cut out of it, all that bullshit. So it's great. I like it. And I like being able to do more with you guys on the stream. So anyways, let's fucking start that TikTok stream up as well. You get to watch me actually hit the button. Look at that. And much love back to you, Rena, as well. Oh, wow. Is that campaign over? No, it's not. Really? No, it's not. I don't even believe that. Okay, we're just gonna do it. Skirt. Okay, we are live on both. Both. One thing I don't get to see from you guys over on Twitch, though, is when you join. So you guys can just join and never say anything, and I'll never know. Which is kind of a benefit to you, I guess, if you want to kind of fly under the radar. But for me, I guess it really doesn't matter. If you don't want to be seen, then good for you, I guess. You don't have to be. What's up, Alexi? What's up, Nobody? What's up, Love Heart? What's up, Judy? What's up, Chloe Ray? What's up, Borislava? What's up, Jackie? And what's up, Depth? What's up, Do You Even Cat? Yes. Yeah, no, Depth. You got coin. That's why I said that on Twitch, was I know that you guys still have coins that you got on there to spend. So don't let them go to waste, of course. So for a little while, I know you've got to drain your coin reserve and stuff like that. Totally understandable. And thank you for the heart puff ×5. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking the live, Jackie. Thanks for the rose, Do You Even Cat? Olivia, thanks for the follow. All right. Rena redeemed the hat gift. There we go. Again. What hat do you want? What hat do you want? Fucking my baseball cap or my beanie? I'll pick the beanie. Just tell me baseball hat, like with the brim or beanie. Jackie, thank you so much for the 1 heart bits. I'm still learning the nomenclature. Show love ×1. Thank you so much, Jackie. You're amazing. Look at you already going with it. You're incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. And hello, Zoe. And thank you for the dino, cat, bro. And thank you for the heart me, Zoe. I always know I can count on Jackie. That's something I know. That's something I truly know, which is amazing. Baseball cap. Yeah, Jackie, that got you another friggin' badge. Look at you go. First gifter of bits. Boom. Bits leader. You know I can't help myself. I just appreciate you so much. Another reason why you are VIP over here. By far. 100%. You earned it. All right, let me grab the baseball cap then. I will do exactly that. Zoe, I can tell you because I see you in my follower list. It's Bacon Eater _123. And also, while I was live on, actually, while I was not live, after we had ended the stream yesterday, Summer joined over here on Twitch as well, which is amazing. So Summer, if you're there, thank you so much for the follow. I didn't get to say it while I was on stream because you did it off stream, but Nikki says, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you? Neri says, I love your vibes so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you do. If there's one thing we got up in this stream going for us, it's vibes. If anything, it's vibes. Okay, Rena. Rena redeemed one of our community rewards that you guys get for just sitting in the stream and being here with me. So I am going to, and that was the hat reward, so I'm going to go put the hat on now. I have to go grab it, though. Nikki, thank you for the rose ×7. Loba, thank you for liking the live. Be right back. I'm also going to go to the bathroom real quick. All right. Fuck. There we go. Beautiful. I got it. I got it. Thank you for the repost of the stream, Nikki. Yes, bathroom break. But we're back. We're back. Come on now. Why did that just happen? What was that? Oh, that was my... I need to plug my friggin' computer in. I can't believe I forgot that. I would have found out sooner or later. I mean, we're not almost dead, but there we go. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't know what just went on with my camera. Maybe it died? I'll figure that out in a second. But now it's hat time, baby. And it's water time. Thanks for the redemption of the water, Rena. Appreciate you very much. My camera lens is kind of in the way. Give that 1 second. I gotta see if my camera's still malfunctioning. Loba, muito obrigado. And Nikki says, I'm gonna go, but y'all have a good night. You too. You too, you too. Mino, what's going on? Okay. Depth says, drooling face, drooling face, drooling face. Jackie says, melting face, melting face, melting face. Rena says, yo, heart. Thank you, and thank you. One moment, please. Well, actually, no, let me go back to my camera and make sure that this isn't BS and it's actually still frozen. No, it's not. Okay. We're good. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. I think it was just when I plugged in my computer, it made it freeze for whatever reason. But we're back in action. Loba says, I did. I drank the water, Rena. Thank you for that lovely redemption as well. Hey, me too. Welcome back. Water is 100% the important thing. You're welcome. Jeez, yeah, it's already almost 5 a.m. Amazing. Incredible. Incredible stuff, guys. We love it. Fuck yeah, Jackie. Thank you so much. That was 100 bits. That was 100 bits and a show love right there. Thank you so much, Jackie. What an amazing woman. Thank you so much, Jackie. God damn. God damn it. I was thinking, guys, that I might break out my other guitar tonight. Acoustic, but it's my other acoustic. And I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I'm at home. So I have the ability to use that guitar. And the nice thing about it is it's bigger. My other guitar is short scaled, so it's got a less deep sound. It's more of like that tenor. It's only gonna go as deep as like, well, I don't know the exact goddamn frequency, but it's not as deep as my bigger guitar, my full scale guitar. And that full scale guitar has all 6 strings. That's kind of the biggest thing. Hey, Arlie. Yeah, so I might do that. Jackie likes that idea. Yeah, I mean, I like that idea too. It's probably what we're gonna do. It's one of the most expensive acoustics you can get. One of the best ones. And this one wasn't actually like a specific purchase of mine. It's extra special because it's just been in my family. Like, my family isn't even really musical, but they just have this super really, really nice guitar. So it's just always kind of been mine, but I don't truck it around because it's so nice and so expensive, and so it's been around. Like, it's seen some serious use, and some serious life. So I don't really take it to my office with me or take it to shows or something. And honestly, like, my actual green guitar that you guys know very well, I'm really partial to it, for many different reasons. So there's another whole reason why I wouldn't do that. Hey, Batsy, what's up? YouTube says, okay. Hey, Pat. I'm just talking about guitars right now. And I'm talking about potentially doing some music. Zoe! Let's go. The gift sub from Rena was not wasted because Zoe has gotten back into her account. Yes! I knew you could do it. I never doubted you for a second. Glad to have you back. Back where you belong, Zoe. Lexus, thank you for the follow. God. Nice. You can watch the rest of the stream in the VOD. But it's getting late for you. So you should probably start slowly, and because you only have one more day to do this, get your sleep schedule somewhat corrected. So I get it. I understand. Rena says, good job. Yes! Teresa, thank you for the follow. And thank you, Mar, for the tattoo compliment. I appreciate that very much. Much appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the other guitar. If I can go to bed right now, then I just have to go to bed 5 hours before this time. We'll see. We'll see if you can do it. We'll see if you can do it. I hope you can. Where the hell's my pick? Where the fuck did that go? Why does everything keep getting lost? Oh, it's right there. Okay. You'll just wake up early. That's a good idea. Yeah, then you'll be more tired for the rest of the day. Kirby, what's going on? One day to get your sleep schedule fixed, but you stay up until 10 a.m. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, Jackie, that's the same. That's the one I was talking about. That's the one. That's the one that I was telling you guys on Twitch was the sticker for the top tier subscription on TikTok and the top tier subscription on Twitch as well. So you're one of the only people that has access to that sticker on TikTok, at least for right now. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Jackie needs to fix that over on Twitch. Beautiful. I would love to see that. I would love to see that tier 3 on Twitch for sure. For sure. Alright, so let's fucking go. I've got all 6 strings tonight, baby. But we gotta tune it. This monstrosity. No, I've been playing without the string for like a week. It was just an easy string to do without. None of you could tell. Because, obviously. Zoe, are you paying attention? I went into this whole thing about how I was grabbing my new guitar. Not my new guitar, but my other guitar. It's been such a long time since I've tuned this. So it like needs the babying right now. I'm surprised you could see it because my strings are really never in view of the camera, which is unfortunate. Sometimes they are, maybe on TikTok, I guess, with the vertical, but you really just can't hear it. Like, that string is not super consequential in terms of forming chords, so I just didn't need to replace it. Still don't. don't feel like it. Better things to do. More things to do. Thank you for the heart, me Batsy. Appreciate you. Weird Al, thanks for the follow. Beth, saludos. I just turned my microphone down on Twitch so it's not nearly as loud. A little bit more. You know, what was I thinking? Oh, yes. 1 second. Music. We just had to change our stream subject. Greetings, Natalia. Welcome. All right. Do I still have that note up? I do. I do still have the note up. So the ASMR redemption item for your community points will occur. It will happen. I still have the note. Sorry I didn't have time today. I was trying to look up a bunch of other things and do a few other things for the stream. But I will get that sorted. I assure you I will get that sorted. I promise you. Yeah, I was like sucked into doing like 20 other things. Still for the stream though, definitely. Hey Luke, welcome back. Welcome back. Manny McCapo too. Now we just gotta figure out what song we're gonna do. That's the real question. Come up with something else. Do a different request. Originality. I think I saved it though. But I can really only play the chorus anyway. It's not like it's super exciting. But I try my best. Yeah, I know I don't need to do it. I can do the in the end chorus. Yeah, Whitney, I'm about to play. I'm talking to Jackie, because Jackie said anything by Linkin Park, and I said, okay, I can do the in the end chorus. I don't really, cause the most of the song is rap, so it doesn't fit the vibe. But like, I can do the chorus because that's absolutely something that I've done for you guys before, and absolutely something that I enjoy doing for you and with you. Do, 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 do. Okay. A love song, Whitney? Really? Thank you, Depth, for messaging over here. Glad to see you pop up there. Have you listened to City and Color? No, I don't think I have. Good morning, Lee. For me. What do you mean, Zoe? For me. Let me know what you mean. Love song, yes. It was requested. Alright, I'll see you. That's totally fine, Jackie, because you're right where you belong, or right over here anyway. Don't you worry. Alright, here we go, baby. This guitar sounds so good. I need to play it more. It sounds so good, and it plays so nice, man. Fuck. And I need my capo already. Alright. It might be out of intonation, though. Possibly. you, Des. All right. Thanks for the music on stage times 3, Mitsu. Whitney says, I could fall asleep to this. OMG, so soothing. Thank you so much. I'm doing good, Lee. And Lee, why are you asking how? Oh, how are you doing? Tamika, hello. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm trying so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Sick, baby. Thank you, Jackie. You're very welcome. I wish I could do more of it. But it'd just be like me sitting here rapping and playing acoustic guitar.
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how.
But I did just do it. By making fun of it, I did it. Thank you, Whitney, and thank you for sharing the live, Mitsu. And if I didn't say hello to Des already, hello, Des. Thank you, Mitsu, and thank you for the TikTok, Mitsu. And thank you, Luke. I appreciate that. I put my trust in you. Push as far as I can go. And for only one thing you should know. I put my trust tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So there was the bridge too. I gave you the bridge a little bit. You're welcome, Whitney. Thank you, Lee. Tamika says, how long you been singing? It's over 10 years, you know? Singing, anyway. For sure. For sure. Good night, Zoe. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you next time. Pell, hello. Welcome back. Thank you, Lee, and thank you for the rose. Me too. All right, next. Next. My weekend was good. You're pretty much looking at it. This is what I did. I hung out with you guys. Thank you for the suggestion, T. Whitney. Third. Oh. I'm gonna retune real quick. But have a great day. Yes, Luke. I've got a couple new songs out right now. If you haven't heard them already, go check them out. But I am happy to hear that you're always waiting. Thank you for the follow, Jerry. And yes, sweet tea's good. That's not what I have, but still good. What's up, Aqua? Hey, darling, I hope you're good tonight. And I know you don't feel like when I'm leaving. Yeah, I want it, but no, I don't need it. Tell me something sweet to get me by. Thank you for all that beautiful love, Rena, and thank you for all of that beautiful love, Jackie, as well. Thank you both. Lee, thank you for the microphones. Hey, Aqua. What? What? Another redemption of hydration. Good one. Thanks for the reminder. Good one. I needed that. So, there was the love song. There was a love song. Thank you for the finger heart, me too. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Thanks for the follow, Sahar. We can do some trusty Green Day, I guess. We will do our trusty Green Day song. What's up, Preston? Muchas gracias, Anne. Another turning point for stuck in the road. Time to find the rest and direction where to go. Don't make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Take the
photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good old in your head time. Tattoos and memories and it's keep on trying. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your.
Woo! Thanks for the follow, Ann. Hey, wake me up when September ends. That's a good one, too. That's another good one. That's a good suggestion. Thank you, me too, for the music on stage ×2. Oh, my God. Thanks for the rose, me too. Thank you for the love and my face. I am glad you liked it, Toddy. Certainly am. Do, 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 ha, ha. Thanks for sharing the live, me too. Oh, man. You too, Lee. Okay, let me try that. I'll give that a try. We can look into Wake Me Up. That's not the right chord at all, but whatever. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Sounds good.
Summer eyes come to pass, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come back, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory read, now forget that's what I like. Wake me up when September ends. Summer eyes come back, the innocent can never lie. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like we did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but now guess that's what I like. Wake me up when September ends.
Oh, hold on real quick. I'm going to adjust my camera, and then I'll sing the solo. Screw. Anyway, next.
Summer eyes come past, the innocent can never lie. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. My father's come back, 10 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends.
All right, now I'm going to get the camera lens out of your way. Gotta get that out of your way, and I'll respond to chats here. And I gotta get the battery charging. Okay. All right, so Jackie with the #1 emote and the hand hearts. Much love to you too, Jackie. And thank you so much for the 100 bits, Jackie. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Truly so amazing. I'm glad you liked the song, Jackie. And thank you, Rena. I'm glad you liked that too. Mitsu, thank you for the rose and the music on stage. Thank you so much. Ozzy says, could you do Slide by the Goo Goo Dolls? Maybe. Possibly. I'll look at that because I haven't played it on stream before. But I actually that's one song when I was like young and first learning guitar. I really liked that particular song by the Goo Goo Dolls. So I think it's in here somewhere. So I'll look it up. Oh yeah, baby. It's coming back to me now. Okay, Anne. Good night. Buenas noches, Anne. Alright, so it's going to be capo on the first. Musical mind. Musical mind. Look at you go. Okay. I think I need to retune though. Unfortunately. Good night, Mitsu. Thank you for being here. All right. Could you whisper in my ear things you wanna
up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you sigh? It's sad. Don't you love the life you kill? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall. Your mind is on you.
That's better.
Don't suppose I love it means to be a man. Something I can't change. Live around it. I wanna wake up where you are. Won't say anything at all, so why won't you sigh? Oh, and I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh, man, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, man, do you wanna get married? Oh, and I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of nothing that fall. Oh, man, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, man, do you wanna get married or run away? I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. Oh, and I'll do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh, man.
So, to the person that probably came in here, suggested that song, and then left immediately, there you go. But at least I got to play a new one tonight, so that's good. That is good. I'm happy about that. I'm cool with that. All right. Much love to you too, Jackie. So I am going to now end the TikTok stream. There's not many people on here right now anyway, because it's super late. Most people over here have just got to sleep, so no worries. I will be continuing the stream over on Twitch as always for a while longer. And so for those of you that are not over here on Twitch yet, jump over and I will see you guys there. Machine G Kelly, yes, Fee, you got it right. That's me. Thank you for the music on stage ×2 and the music on stage ×1 and the heart puff as well. You're welcome, me too. We are, Fee. We are. You got me. I get that all the time, so I have to agree. All right. So yes, we are going to end the TikTok stream and move it all over to Twitch for the last, at least probably the last hour, and then we'll wrap up the stream from there. So again, if you guys are not over there yet, definitely join up, and I will see you there. I love you all, and I will see you either on Twitch right now or tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right. And then it was just us. And then it was us. He. It started with us, it will end with us. And now I can use my phone as the secondary camera so we don't have to deal with this bullshit. Okay. And then the old switcheroo. There we go. I'm glad that Rena is making Jackie hungry over there. I guess that's good and bad. Okay, and then we gotta switch back. All right. Yeah. And then I just gotta tip this down a little. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. All right. Now we just gotta figure out what the heck we're gonna do. Well, feel free to chime in if anybody wants specifically, if you have a specific if we I don't know, if we want to do a game or if we want to do find a cool video to watch, I don't know. We've got our options here. We've got them laid out in front of us. Oh, seriously, Jackie, yes. You absolutely have to remember that. It's cold. It's cold. And I mean, it's not supposed to be for you, especially, but you definitely will need to grab one of those for sure. I would say that's necessary. Yeah, the sun, it like it's crazy what the sun can do and does. Like the second the sun goes down, it can just be so cold. So cold. And that's like that here a lot too, actually. It really really is. My fingers are just destroyed. Oh man. Put your arms around me. What you see is what you are. What you are is beautiful. So, do you wanna get married or run away? Crap. I need to start writing down things that I think about during the day. Because there was something that I was really. Man, I was thinking about something that I wanted to go over with you guys. Like, talk about on the stream. Maybe it will come to me. It's ridiculous. It was hot today and cold tonight. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll definitely get you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I was really glad to be able to have the stream open for you to be able to continue on and watch some more. So that's amazing. I love it. I really love it. I'm surfing for videos currently, but I don't know if we're actually going to do that. I'm just looking. The recommendations are like super I don't even know how to put it, like binary. They're like all about the two videos we watched last night because this is such a fresh channel. I woke up with the iPad still in my lap and the video paused when my headset died. That'll do it right there. But at least you fell asleep. And the headset will last a while. So it must have been going for a while at least. Okay. You went to sleep before 3 a.m.? That's amazing. What the heck? How did you manage that? I'm not complaining either. It's a very good thing. You needed it. Okay. This used to be a stream favorite. We used to have fun with these. Well, this is the most recent one. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and I also need to... Hold up. I do need to turn my mic back up. Skirt. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Mic is back to speaking. And I also... I don't know why... Okay. And I need to change our audio so that you guys can hear it. Okay, now this should be coming through.
100 miles or over 6,000 kilometers across Sweden all on his own. So he had plenty of experience surviving in the wilderness alone. However, when nature turns on, he was known for sharing his adventures across northern Europe. He never spoke in any of his videos and instead used the ambient sounds of nature to make his viewers feel like they were right there with him. And while he started uploading videos in August of 2024, he'd actually been solo camping ever since he was just 19 years old. At one point, he even biked over 3,700 miles or over 6,000 kilometers across Sweden all on his own. So he had plenty of experience surviving in the wilderness alone. However, when nature turns unpredictable, even the most prepared adventurers find themselves struggling to survive. Tragically, that's exactly what happened with Storm on the night of October 29th, 2024. He was recording another video, this time traveling through the Jokkmokk region located in the Swedish Lapland, known for its beautiful snowy vistas and frequent aurora sightings. Now, Storm usually parked his car in a nearby town and then ventured into the wilderness on foot with his camping gear. These trips often lasted multiple days, sometimes even a whole week before he made it back. October 29th was the last day of one of these trips. He was making his way back and was only a day's walk away from his car, but it was quickly getting...
I like sometimes imagining these shots. He had to walk to this spot, set up his camera there, walk back, and then walk in front of the camera, and then turn back around, stop the camera, grab the camera, pack up the tripod a little bit, and then keep going.
day of one of these trips. He was making his way back and was only a day's walk away from his car, but it was quickly getting dark and continuing to walk would have been extremely dangerous. So Storm made the decision to set up his tent and sleep for the night. A cold breeze was already sweeping through the region, prompting Storm to mount snow around his tent as a makeshift barrier before going to sleep. Unfortunately, nothing could have prepared him for the extreme weather he was about to encounter, because just a few hours after setting his tent, the Yakmok region got hit by an intense blizzard with winds reaching up to 75 miles per hour or around 120 kilometers per hour. Snow quickly started piling up all around his tent as well. But worst of all, the temperature not only fell below freezing to 21 Fahrenheit or -6 Celsius, the strong wind made it feel as cold as 0 Fahrenheit or -18 Celsius. Maybe he realized the gravity of it.
That wind chill will get you. Yeah, it is a lot of work, and it is nice shots. I was just kind of like thought it was funny. I think it's funny because you're making it look like you're like walking, but you're obviously not going to leave the camera behind. I don't know, it's just a stupid thought.
Situation at this point and wanted to contact his loved ones, because at around midnight his friend received a video of him showing his tent getting torn apart by the terrifyingly strong wind, with him stating, "Tonight it's going to get worse, Jesus Christ." He also called his grandmother right after and reassured her of his safety, stating, "It's snowing heavily here, but don't worry, I'll survive, you know." Then at 2:36 a.m., the Swedish authorities received an SOS
I don't think he's
call from
going to.
Storm. He reported multiple injuries, including a broken nose, and requested immediate help. Unfortunately, the strong wind made it impossible to reach him with a helicopter, and the snow obstructed any rescue efforts on the ground. The blizzard eventually subsided at around 10 a.m., and the rescuers rushed to Storm's last known location. Sadly, by the time they found him, it was already too late. The lower half of his body had turned purple due to the extreme cold, and even the blood on his face from the broken nose was frozen solid. Oddly enough, he was found roughly 1.6 miles or 2.6 kilometers away from his collapsed tent. It's unclear if he was forced to ditch the tent after it collapsed or if he set out before that happened. In either case, he was walking towards his car when he likely fell, broke his nose, and then contacted the authorities. The only silver lining in Storm's tragic end is that at least he died doing what he loved, as he told his father when he first started going on these solo camping trips. "Dad, it took me a long time to know what I wanted, but that's what I want."
Yeah, I was wondering at first why he called and reported a broken nose, but now I realize, well, at least it's a good thought that he likely did fall and break his nose, most likely, because he was walking back to his car. Yeah, Toddy, exactly. It is shit.
Hannah Rose Moody was a 31-year-old YouTuber
No
and
good.
influencer from Scottsdale, Arizona. And while most of her content on YouTube revolved around her faith as a Christian, her Instagram account posted mostly different content. There she made regular posts about her hiking adventures across the rocky desert terrain of Arizona. Hitting the trails several times a week had become a natural part of her routine ever since she moved to Arizona 6 months earlier. And May 21st was supposed to be no different. She got up early and quickly drove to the Gateway Trailhead located in the McDowell Sonoran Preserve. She parked her car and began the roughly 4.5-mile or 7-kilometer hike across the loop trail. It was a moderately challenging trail with a rocky path and noticeable elevation changes, but nothing Hannah hadn't tackled before. She felt fairly confident she could finish the hike in under 3 hours and even made plans to hang out with friends at lunch. Unfortunately, what started as just another ordinary hike ended with a devastating tragedy.
What do we think it's going to be? Someone that put her hike to an end, or weather, or did she get lost and have no cell phone service? I don't know, but it's got to be like one of those three things, unless it's totally out of left field, because this isn't just like natural disaster happens, they don't make it home. It's outdoor YouTubers that didn't make it home, so it could be anything. Maybe she did fall. Let's see.
Friends were the first to sense something was wrong when Hannah didn't show up for lunch on time. She didn't send any messages about running late and wasn't picking up her phone either. It wasn't like her to ghost people out of nowhere. So, after waiting at the restaurant for many hours, her friends decided to check on Hannah at her home at around 7:50 p.m., hoping she was simply resting after a tough hike. But when they arrived at her house, her car was missing from the driveway, the lights were off, and the door was locked. Seeing this, they immediately contacted the authorities. They found her car still parked at the trailhead, and it wasn't long before the search party was looking for Hannah across the Gateway Loop Trail with helicopters, drones, and canines. The search was eventually called off at 11:30 p.m. due to the darkness, and resumed the next morning with even more people partaking in the search. This went on until about 12:05 p.m. when a helicopter pilot made the heartbreaking discovery Hannah's friends and family were dreading all night. Just 600 yards off the trail, rescuers discovered the remains of Hannah Moody lying face down on the desert ground. Hannah was dead, and likely had been for several hours. However, there was nothing that could explain her end right away.
Yeah, so no bad weather. Maybe she did fall. That's still not been ruled out. And one nice thing about desertscape like this is rescuers can just fly a helicopter, and actually, most likely, I mean, if it's a dead person, then you can't really use infrared very well unless they died recently, but or heat signature stuff. But interesting, because yeah, like if you die in a lot of places, you're not finding them via helicopter because there's too much trees above them. There's way too much like dense forest. If you died here on a trail, there's no way they'd find you like that.
No signs of foul play, no intoxicating substances were found in her system, and she didn't even have any serious head injuries from a fall or stumble. With that, the only explanation investigators were able to come up with was that Hannah lost her life due to extreme heat. You see, the temperature in the Gateway Trail region soared to over 102 Fahrenheit, or about 39 Celsius the day prior when Hannah was hiking. She likely suffered from a heat stroke and wandered off the designated path in confusion before collapsing and eventually passing away, leaving her YouTube and Instagram videos as an unintentional final goodbye to her loved ones.
So that's obviously what happened then. And so it was weather. God damn it.
Finn Creaney was a 33-year-old survival expert from the Pitt County area in Scotland. Utilizing the skills he had, Finn operated a survival school in the area called Wildcat Bushcraft, teaching kids general wilderness survival skills as well as bushcraft, which, for those who don't know, includes things like foraging, hunting, and building shelter out of natural materials.
I have heard of this
the
guy.
business was also accompanied by a YouTube channel of the same name.
Not until he disappeared and didn't come home, but I did hear about his story a little bit before.
Knowledge and experience with the world for free. His content was both informative and entertaining, allowing him to slowly build a small but loyal audience. What these viewers didn't realize, however, was that one day, this very channel would also play a role in Finn's tragic end. Things went south on the 25th of March 2022 when Finn was dropped off at the B873 road
He's from
near
Scotland.
Lochnaver in Sutherland. His goal was to head south and hike the 45-mile distance to the small village of Golspie and make a video about the bushcrafting skills he had used along the way. Now, his family knew the journey would take more than a day, so they weren't too concerned when he didn't reach his destination right away. But then 3 days passed, and there was no sign of Finn anywhere. Even more concerning was the fact that he didn't make any contact throughout this time, with every call from his family going straight to voicemail. So, on day 3, Finn's father called the police and filed a missing person report, all while holding on to the hope that his son was simply lost, had broken his phone, or was just taking his time on the hike.
Now this one I think this one is not due to weather, from what I think.
Sadly, that couldn't have been further from the truth. In reality, Finn had somehow vanished from the area without a trace. And despite the police spending months searching the area surrounding Lochnaver, they couldn't find a single clue about his current whereabouts. Finn was even featured on a British unsolved mystery-style show about missing people called Vanished, but that also led nowhere. However, even after a year of fruitless searching, his father Mark didn't give up and kept looking for his son on his own. And after 19 months of following the same routine, he finally found the first real clue, Finn's backpack, partially hidden in the bushes along the bank of Lochnaver. While Mark never disclosed exactly what was inside, it gave him and the rest of Finn's family reason to believe that Finn had tried to take a shortcut across the loch and ended up drowning by accident. So, after searching for his body for a few more months, they made the tough decision to stop searching and accept the fact that Finn was truly gone. That said, many on the internet find it hard to believe that Finn actually tried to swim across the Naver and lost control in the process. Many asked why a professional survivalist would make such a rookie mistake, especially when he still had a multiple miles-long journey ahead of him, even if he had somehow made it across the Loch Naver. This doubt has given rise to many alternative theories that attempt to explain his mysterious disappearance. These range from fairly out-there speculations, like Finn doing this to fake his own death and build a new life, to some truly chilling hypotheticals, like Finn going into the loch on purpose to end it all. Unfortunately, there just isn't enough evidence to confirm or deny any of these theories. What exactly happened to Finn remains a mystery to this day. Andrew Cross was a 36-year-old outdoor YouTuber from Grand Junction, Colorado. His channel...
So yeah, that one was just a mystery. And it still remains one. But yeah, you would think that, because a loch is a lake, and there's no sharks in lakes or anything. Like, I feel like if they would have dredged the lake and it's not that big, like, they could probably find him. And I'm sure they have been trying to do that. or did do that before giving up. So it just, I don't know. I don't know if he tried. Number one, it's a rookie mistake, like they said, but number two, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think that they'd find him in there.
Desert Drifter featured content that could only be described as archaeology mixed with exploration. He visited and made videos about any place he found interesting, from thousands years old stone walls to abandoned German spy caves from World War II. Beyond just being educational, his videos also boasted top-tier production quality, helping Andrew amass a massive audience in just 14 months on YouTube. Most importantly, his viewers loved his content and eagerly waited for the next upload. But then Andrew suddenly stopped posting after his upload in January 2025. Some assumed he was simply taking a break, while others figured the delay was due to his next video taking longer to produce. It wasn't until the 2nd of February that viewers received the truth from Andrew's wife, Evelyn. And it was far worse than any of his fans could have imagined.
Man.
Andrew had gotten into a horrible car accident. He was waiting at a stoplight on the intersection between 1st Street and North Avenue in Grand Junction.
Well, this one has nothing to do with being, like, actually outdoors. But I guess he technically didn't make it home.
On his way back from shooting a video about the Bears Ears National Monument in Utah on January 31st, 2025, when, out of nowhere, an out-of-control car rear-ended Andrew at an extremely high speed, resulting in his car...
I mean, obviously he's outside, but he's not in the wilderness like all these other people.
...flipping over and causing severe brain damage. He was rushed to a nearby hospital almost immediately. Unfortunately, it was already too late. He spent over a month in the ICU and was put on life support. During this time, it became abundantly clear that Andrew sadly had no chance of recovering from his injuries. So, on March 4th at around 10:50 a.m., his family made the difficult decision to let him rest and remove the life support system keeping him on the edge of life. This was devastating news for his hundreds of thousands of fans who were blissfully looking forward to his next upload not too long ago. These fans also banded together and raised over $544,000 for Andrew's family in their time of need. As for the person responsible for the crash, named Ragnar Nicholas Crystal, he was arrested 20 days later on February 21st and was later charged with vehicular homicide and driving under the influence. He's still awaiting conviction at the time of writing.
That goes to show you, like, you can do everything right on the road. You can even not drive. You can take an Uber, or you can take a bus. But all it takes is somebody else being a complete idiot in one way or another to just rear end you at a high rate of speed, give you brain damage, and then your family has to pull the life support plug on you like that. Whoo! No good. That is no good. It's a good lesson. It's a good lesson to tell the kids, Jackie. 100%. It's an important lesson. Well, that was chilling and scary. Ooh, scary, scary. Look, it's me! Seems like
Imagine
a cool
being
channel.
thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I'm not clicking
Platform.
that.
Dis-
Clicking the channel to bring me to the channel, please. Thank you.
This isn't real.
Okay. How big is the goddamn universe? From what I understand, it is infinite. That is the best guess. Not the galaxy, but the entire universe, from what I understand, is infinite. And look at that depth. It looks like Toddy also has it under the same understanding, and so does Jackie. Perfection. We're going to learn today. We're going to learn today once I hit the bathroom super quick. And once I do that, we will learn how big the universe is. Woo! actually went outside real quick too, and it is chilly. It is quite chilly, I must admit. Toddy, take your time, teacher. And Jackie says, I swear I would have paid so much more attention in class if I had a teacher like Jackson. Thank you, guys. You're amazing. I enjoy this stuff. And I'm happy to teach. But at the same time, we're learning together. It's interesting stuff. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. No, it's not you. It's because my AirPods disconnected. Fuck, sorry, guys. My AirPods disconnected when I went outside, so I didn't realize it was going to automatically switch away from the audio output. But we should, let me know if it's good now.
The true scale of our universe. As we leave Earth's embrace, the first marker on our cosmic journey is the Moon. About 384,400 kilometers away, a distance so vast that if you were to drive a car at a constant speed of 100 kilometers per hour,
Thanks for letting me know.
It would take you over
Toddy,
160 days to reach it. And from this lunar vantage point, Earth appears as a fragile sphere of blues and greens, cradled in the black void of space, a sight that puts our existence into a humbling perspective. This is Earth as seen from the Moon. As we continue our outward journey, the next milestone is the Sun, lying approximately 1 astronomical unit away from Earth.
They measure it. They measure it in astronomical units. That's wild. 150 kilometers. Sorry, 150 million kilometers to the Sun.
Unit, equivalent to about 150 million kilometers, is the standard measuring stick for distances in our solar system.
Crazy.
Imagine this. Light, traveling at an astounding speed of 300,000 kilometers per second, takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to journey from the Sun to Earth. If you were to travel this distance in a commercial jet, flying at 900 kilometers per hour, it would take you about 19 years. This immense distance is a stark reminder of the vastness of space, even within our own solar system. The Sun, a fiery behemoth, provides life-sustaining energy to our planet from this incredible distance. Venturing beyond our
19 years in an airplane. I mean, obviously it's impossible to do it like that, but just to put that to scale like that. And like in some parts of the world, it's so hot. Like you can go places on Earth where you can barely survive because it's that hot. Yet we are 150 million kilometers away from the Sun. And if the Earth just happened to be a little bit closer, like one of our other planets in our solar system that orbits the Sun, or a little bit further away, it'd either be a fucking dead planet or an ice planet. Rena, welcome back. Glad to have you back, girl. You were missed in the chat.
home planet and its solar companion, the Sun, we set our sights on Mars, our enigmatic red neighbor. Mars, at its closest approach to Earth, is about 54.6 million kilometers away. However, this distance can stretch up to 401 million kilometers when the two planets are on opposite sides of the Sun.
Oh, right, because they're not in like this consanguineous orbit or whatever. are absolutely orbiting at different speeds and at different parts of that diameter of the circle, or perimeter of the circle.
Traveling to Mars at the speed of a commercial jet would take upwards of 50 years. This vast expanse of space between Earth and Mars has been a significant challenge for space exploration. The rovers and probes we've sent to the Red Planet embark on a journey that is not just far, but fraught with complexities due to the constantly changing distances and orbital dynamics.
Right, like you have to launch something off of Earth going in a certain direction that then hits Mars. What, years later? You have to figure out where Mars is going to be in however many years that you got to first up figure out how many years is it going to take to get to the place that far out. But first you got to figure out where Mars is even going to be in its orbit in relation to the Earth. So you have to launch it way earlier so that this can actually happen. And you also have to know at what speed and how long that's going to take due to that speed and all of the different gravitational factors and how much is getting out of Earth's atmosphere going to slow it down and all the different shit. And what meteors are going to be in the way. What, like, not meteors, but asteroids. What asteroids are going to be in the way and stuff like that. So you got to make sure to avoid those and not launch at the wrong time there.
As we journey to the outermost reaches of our solar system, we encounter Neptune, the distant ice giant. Lying roughly 4.5 billion kilometers from Earth, Neptune marks the edge of our solar neighborhood. Sunlight, racing across the vacuum of space, takes about 4 hours and 15 minutes to reach Neptune from the Sun.
Ooh.
This staggering distance showcases the enormity of our solar system. Launched in 1977, the Voyager 1 space probe represents humanity's insatiable curiosity and our desire to explore beyond known boundaries. As of now, Voyager 1 has traveled for over 4 decades, covering a staggering distance of more than 22 billion kilometers from Earth. It's the farthest human-made object from our planet, a silent wanderer in the cosmic sea.
Did he say 4 decades? That rocket's been traveling for 40 years?
In 1990, at the suggestion of the renowned astronomer Carl Sagan, Voyager 1 turned its
I love Carl Sagan. Genius.
camera back towards Earth for one final photograph. This resulted in the iconic pale blue dot image. At a distance of about 6 billion kilometers from Earth,
Neptune?
our planet appeared as a tiny, faint dot in the vastness of space. Sagan poetically reflected on this image, emphasizing our responsibility to cherish and preserve our only home.
Oh, that's the Earth. So we had the camera look back from 40, however many billion miles away the Voyager was at that time and take a photo of the Earth, and it's just this pale blue dot.
Small speck in the immense universe. At the very fringes of our solar system lies the Oort cloud, a vast theoretical sphere of icy objects. This distant cloud is thought to extend up to a staggering 100,000 astronomical units from the Sun. That's about 1.9 light years, a distance so immense that it's on the cusp of interstellar space. Scientists determine the boundary of interstellar space, known as the heliopause, where the Sun's solar wind is stopped by the interstellar medium. This is where the influence of our Sun ceases and the vast realm of interstellar...
We're now getting into aspects and levels of scale in which we cannot possibly even comprehend. Like, these numbers are astronomical. And astronomical is no pun intended in this case.
Space begins. The Oort cloud represents the final frontier of our solar system, a boundary zone where the Sun's influence wanes and the cosmic journey into the galaxy truly begins.
And speaking of the Oort cloud and the Kuiper belt that surrounds our solar system, that's probably a really good thing that it's there, because if it wasn't, then we would be dealing with constant meteors and comets and crazy shit coming into our solar system all the time. But I bet you that Oort cloud and the Kuiper belt, because the Oort cloud's icy material, and the Kuiper belt, I believe, is asteroid, sort of like space rock and space junk. And that all protects us from all of these high-flying, fast-traveling missiles, basically, at least I'm pretty sure that that's probably really important for it to be there, or else we may not be here.
As we venture beyond the confines of our solar system, our next point of interest is Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to our Sun. Located about 41.3 trillion kilometers away, this distance is equivalent to over 276,000 astronomical units. At such colossal distances, the AU, a measure so convenient within our solar system, begins to lose its practicality. Hence, astronomers use the light year, the distance light travels in 1 year.
And yes, Toddy, if you were going to travel in that plane to the Sun, I think it was, then you had best be literally born on that plane, because most of your life will be just traveling, or at least like 1/4 of it's going to be traveling on that fucking plane. That's a very good point.
For interstellar measurements, Alpha Centauri is about 4.4 light years away from us. Considering our current space travel technology, a journey to Alpha Centauri is almost unfathomable. For instance, the Voyager spacecraft, traveling at about 17 kilometers per second, would take over 70,000 years to reach this neighboring star system.
Wait a second.
About 17 kilometers.
Wow. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is I don't know whether to be amazed by this or not. Oh yeah, that's insane. Okay. So none of you guys know what I'm okay. I'm going to give this one to you as well. 17 kilometers per second is 61,200 kilometers per hour. I won't even say the miles because you don't care. But I understand how fast that is. That's insane. How? How did they even get it to go that fast in the first place? I mean, there is absolutely no friction in space. So if you can get something going fast enough and then you just let it go, it just stays in motion at that speed for all time, unless it hits something. So, anyways, that is so fast.
Is almost unfathomable.
Heck yeah, Jackie.
For instance,
Rena,
the Voyager spacecraft, traveling at about 17 kilometers per second, would take over 70,000 years to reach this neighboring star system. This immense distance underscores the vastness of space that separates the stars and highlights the challenges of interstellar travel. Our journey now takes us to the grand scale of our home galaxy, the Milky Way.
Woo!
Spanning about 100,000 light years in diameter, this vast spiral galaxy is home to hundreds of billions of stars, each potentially hosting their own planetary systems.
And we don't even know. It's potentially.
This immense structure, there's a tiny sphere known as the human radio bubble, extending about 100 light years from Earth. This bubble represents the farthest extent of human influence in the cosmos, the reach of our radio and television broadcasts into space. Beyond this bubble, it's as if humanity never existed. Any civilizations residing in the vast majority of our galaxy would be oblivious to our presence, given that our signals haven't reached them yet. The scale of the Milky Way is so vast that our entire recorded history is but a whisper in the cosmic wind, undetectable beyond this small bubble. As we leave the Milky Way, we enter the vast, almost incomprehensible realm of intergalactic space. Here, galaxies float in the cosmic ocean, separated by mind-boggling distances. Our galaxy is part of a small...
I'm tripping out. Like, I'm watching this right now, even though it's like CGI and stuff. I am just tripping out. This is so cool.
Cosmic neighborhood, known as the local group, a cluster of more than 50 galaxies spread across approximately 10 million light-years. The local group is a diverse assembly, including not just spiral galaxies like the Milky Way and Andromeda, but also a multitude of smaller dwarf galaxies. The distances here are so vast that light from one end of the local group to the other would take 10 million years to traverse. This scale dwarfs anything within our own galaxy, underscoring the enormity of the universe. Intergalactic space is a silent expanse, a vast wilderness between the islands of galactic light. In this immense void, our galaxy, home to our entire history, is just a tiny speck among many, a single story in the grand cosmic library. As we extend our cosmic gaze beyond the local group, we encounter the colossal Virgo supercluster, an immense collection of galaxy groups and clusters, including our own local group, encompassing a region of space.
Okay, so our local group is on the blue, is in that blue sort of left of center here. Thank you for following, Sophia, and I shall. Thank you for the redemption of the hydrate. I will get some water going right now. Thank you for the redemption. And welcome to the stream.
About 110 million light-years in diameter, or 33 megaparsecs. The Virgo supercluster is a titanic structure in the universe, containing thousands of galaxies from at least 100 galaxy groups and clusters, each with their own myriad stars and planets. As we journey outward from the Virgo supercluster, we arrive at an even more staggering cosmic structure, the Laniakea supercluster. This immense congregation of galaxies, which includes the Virgo supercluster and extends over 500 million light-years, is our galactic home on a grand scale. Laniakea, meaning immense heaven in Hawaiian, truly lives up to its name. Containing the mass of 100 million billion suns, Laniakea is a gravitational masterpiece, with galaxy clusters, superclusters, and countless celestial bodies bound in a cosmic web of attraction and motion. At the heart of Laniakea lies the Great Attractor, a mysterious region of space that exerts a massive gravitational pull on the galaxies within this supercluster.
Incomprehensible. It's honestly incomprehensible. Sophia, hi. It's going great. We're just doing our nightly live stream. And we are just learning about how big the universe is currently. Past couple days I've been finishing off the stream, the last portion of the stream with some YouTube videos and such. So we're just doing a little bit of that. What are you up to?
In this vast expanse, our Milky Way, the entire local group, and even the Virgo supercluster are just tiny components of this gigantic structure. Laniakea provides a profound context for our existence. In this immense supercluster, we are part of something far greater and more majestic than we can fully comprehend. As we reach the boundaries of our cosmic exploration, we encounter the limits of the observable universe, an astronomical marvel stretching about 93 billion light-years in diameter. This begs a fascinating question. If the universe is only 13.8 billion years old, how can it be so vast? The answer lies in the nature of cosmic expansion. The universe has been expanding since the Big Bang, stretching space and increasing distances between celestial bodies. But what lies beyond the observable universe? This remains one of the greatest mysteries of cosmology. Some regions of space are expanding away from us faster than the speed of light, placing them forever out of our view.
Insane.
Consequently, the true size of the entire universe remains unknown, and potentially infinite. The observable universe, vast as it is, might just be a tiny fragment of the entire cosmic expanse.
Observable universe does not equal entire universe. Very true. It's just what we can observe.
Realization that there might always be regions of space, entire galaxies and wonders that we will never witness as they retreat endlessly into the depths of the ever-expanding universe.
Insane. Insane. Come on. Come on. Your daily mind-blowing video right there. Just a little daily mind-blowing. Ugh. The only way to deal with a cat. Is it just not going to load?
You believe in God?
No.
So you're an atheist?
Yes.
Why?
I don't.
Well,
Name as many mammals as you can in 60 seconds.
I was really trying to watch that. That's really too bad.
This is your daily dose of cats.
Why is it? Yeah, why is it that they always want to, like, sit on the edge of death all the time? They love doing that.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
My name is Jeff.
It's not that serious.
This is Cinnamon. Say hi.
Und jetzt warten wir einfach? Naja, jetzt müsste das Essen gleich kommen. Oder? Also das ist ja August.
Well, that's great. I can understand all this. This is dumb. I thought it was gonna be good. It wasn't. More red pandas? Come on. Drooling too. I love how they stand up like that.
Just bite. Gentle.
Oh no, it's cleaning its face. Oh. Oh no, it's playing. I could watch that again, and I'd be just as happy as the first time. Oh, this looks cool. Flips on them? How the fuck does that even happen? Nah, it's up in the Norse country. Very cute, Jackie, absolutely. And I don't know what you mean, Deb. I don't know what you mean about scaring you. Wow, that was so fast. That went so fast. The guy on the right was very lucky to have been, like, pushed off to the side, because I actually don't know how he didn't just get fripp right underneath. Kind of amazed at that. Yeah, exactly. We did. It does make sense. I remember.
Hey, do you see this little dot in the sky up there? That's Jupiter. Do you want to see it through this telescope?
That's insane that you can just see it.
It's a big 8-inch Dobsonian telescope. You gotta see this. All right. Whoa, look how close two of the moons are to Jupiter. All right, we're gonna zoom in, of course, and see this. And while I do, let me know how your Christmas went, you know? Did you see a lot of family and stuff? Was it stressful? Was it crazy? Tell me your stories, guys. Ooh,
As you're looking up at, like, the planetary expanse of the solar system.
I see the striations. Oh, look how close the moons are. That's amazing. Those 4 moons are Galilean moons. A little history lesson. In 1610, Galileo first observed the Galilean moons. Look how close they are to the planet. Wow. What a cool sight. So I hope you guys had a good holiday.
Nice. Nice. I like that.
Look at what this doctor said on a podcast.
Just 1 glass of this recipe before bed, and your sugar levels drop overnight. All right.
Why is every single advertisement AI? Like, this shit is so obviously... I don't know if you can see how easily this is easy to tell, like, when you watch their mouth and their voice and how it doesn't quite match up. It's like every advertisement I see now is AI. Look at what this doctor said over here on this fucking podcast. And then it's not a doctor, not a real person, not a podcast, because it's not a real podcast. It's all made up. And then on top of that, they're talking about magic potions. Health does not work like that.
Hello,
the world is going mad indeed. Whoa, did you see that car? Already off the bat, that car was just like, whoop, as it's coming from the left. Look at those shocks going crazy. That's an earthquake, baby.
The bridge in Taiwan shook violently in the 7.2 magnitude earthquake. Everyone stood still in fear.
Exactly, Rena.
The Kisner Bridge over the Nolichucky River in Afton, Tennessee, collapsed and washed away.
Whoa! Why was that even shown? That was not a 1 in a billion moment. That was not a 1 in a billion moment. They just wanted to show these girls on the beach. No one was injured. Oh, just a big wave. Okay, this isn't like a tsunami. This is not a 1 in a billion. Oh, they fell. Good job. They fell. Clickbait! Well, that's cool, at least.
Rare moment when killer whale hunts dolphin in Mexico. Everyone is excited to watch.
Even the person fucking reading the narration on this is AI. Damn it. Oh! Was that lightning? Yup. Wow.
Don't move. 뭐지? 터졌나? 아닌데? 아니다.
Suddenly and unexpectedly, 2 Korean fishermen were fishing when a shark jumped onto their boat. It is true that you can eat without working.
Whoa.
Just like in the movies, giant killer whale speeds up to chase fishing boat to hunt prey.
Is that even real? What is happening in this? What was that? I don't like this video. I think half of this shit's bullshit. I don't like it. And, like, they don't even explain it. In like, every other video, they're just like, here, look at this clip. Look at this clip. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Let's look at some terrible places to be right now. Let's start to feel lucky about where we live.
Bangladesh, the most polluted country in the world. It has the worst air quality globally.
I keep track of air quality globally, and I don't like look at it religiously all the time, every day, but Bangladesh is always the worst air quality. And when you have, especially as bad of air quality as Bangladesh has, it's literally the equivalent of smoking multiple packs of cigarettes per day. I mean, multiple packs of cigarettes. Legitimate, actual cigarettes. It is so bad for you to be around in horrible air quality. And theirs is so much worse than just about every other part of the world. It's insane.
And these particles can reduce the life expectancy of its inhabitants by up to 7 years.
Right.
Every day, 350 tons of garbage are dumped into its rivers, and drinking the water is like consuming poison due to its high levels of chemicals and arsenic. The noise in the
and that's the big thing. That's the big thing with India and Bangladesh. They dump everything into their rivers. Everything. All waste, all trash, all of their, every time they go to the bathroom, to the river. All of it goes in the river. And it's insane. But, obviously, this country and India as a country as well, they have such low GDP that they cannot even begin to worry about pollution. They cannot even begin to worry about any of this stuff. So they don't. But still, it's awful.
Is so extreme that many people suffer from permanent hearing loss. The meat consumed here absorbs all the metals in the air, becoming a source of diseases for humans. What you're looking at right now was once a river. Today, we're going to witness the damage that humans can cause to the planet in the most toxic and polluted country on Earth. We are in Bangladesh, specifically in Dhaka, the most densely populated city on the planet, with areas that can have up to...
Look at the electrical wires, guys. Look at this absolute mess of, shit hanging off of the electrical wires. And just how many. What... How dangerous is that in general? And how low they are to the ground? And what is the shit hanging off of them? And God, there is so many people.
150,000 inhabitants in 1 square kilometer.
1 square kilometer!
I visited many polluted places around the world, such as India or Lahore, which is considered the most polluted city in Pakistan. But I have never seen anything like this. Here, the entire country is contaminated. The most shocking part is that what is visible to the naked eye is not the most dangerous.
What's crazy, too, is, the camera captures this. All that weird-ass haze that you see on the camera is the absolute insane air pollution. All of that haze. It's like literal metals in the air. And these nanoparticles that are going in and destroying you from the inside out.
Garbage is actually the least of the problems. The real crisis is the toxic chemicals in the water and the particles in the air. What's in the air? Breathing in the city, you can feel something dense entering through your nose, and it's the mixture of smoke, coal that's in the air from heavy metals, dust, and all the pollution. Here are the highest levels of air pollution in the world.
Nobody's wearing masks.
15 times worse than those recommended by the World Health Organization. It is estimated that breathing for 1 day in this city is equivalent to smoking about 25 cigarettes.
What did I tell you guys? What did I fucking tell you? 25 cigarettes breathing for 1 day.
Places like these, there are no precise studies, but it could be equivalent to 40 or 50 cigarettes. Seriously, your nose starts to hurt from how dense the air is. I want to see if you yourselves can appreciate in the distance something that looks like mist, which can no longer be clearly seen at the very end. That is the smoke mixed with dust and everything that I'm talking about. That's what we are breathing right now. The particles in the air are 30 times finer than a human hair and are loaded with heavy metals such as arsenic, lead, mercury, cadmium, and more. The old, poorly maintained engines running in the city also contribute to the pollution, emitting hydrocarbons, black carbon, sulfur dioxide, and other pollutants. These particles penetrate the lungs and enter the bloodstream, causing respiratory, cardiovascular, and even cancer diseases. Studies indicate that the inhabitants of Dhaka live on average 7 years less due to pollution. Brick factories are one of the main causes of air pollution in Dhaka. It is estimated that 7,000 brick factories across all of Bangladesh produce 23 billion bricks. And to prevent the authorities from interfering, it is said that they bribe them to avoid any type of regulation. As a result, these massive kilns burn wood, coal, and other fuels to produce bricks. And as you can see, everything goes directly into the air without any type of filter. They are responsible for roughly 60% of the air pollution in Dhaka. This also affects the food people consume. Meat sold in open-air markets absorbs all the particles in the air. Vendors wash the meat with water contaminated with arsenic and other chemicals.
Oh my god. Like, the flies. And these are open-air markets that, like, all of the dead corpses that they're selling are rotting in the air, absorbing all the air pollution, getting attacked by flies, having the flies laying eggs in them, and they're not being refrigerated, so they're rotting. I mean, wow.
Additionally, the lack of refrigeration encourages the growth of bacteria like salmonella.
And
or
bacteria
flies
in
that
general,
bacteria
yeah.
and parasites. The high temperatures make the meat spoil quickly, generating toxins. This leads to food poisoning and severe gastrointestinal infections in people. I have never seen anything like this in my life. The butcher shop is an entire meat.
And all of the waste. Like, he's cutting the meat with this weird-ass, like, scimitar or whatever. Okay. Which is highly insane. Like, he's obviously not cleaning it. And then all of the weird waste that's going down below the scimitar is, like, just rotting and festering. I just can't. I mean, it's just wild to me. It's so wild to me.
Market right next to the train tracks and in the middle of traffic, practically in the heart of the city. Unbelievable. Here is the butcher shop, here is the market, and right in front of it are the metal bars that separate it from the train tracks. People on top of the train. And here is something I hadn't seen.
There's people on top of the train. Yep. Oh my god, dude.
People on top of the train.
He's just standing.
And here is something I hadn't seen. There are people who don't move when the train passes, who are working in the middle of the track. This can't be. Look, I can almost touch it. Once the train passes, everything goes back to normal, and those who can't get a space, off the tracks, they are installed on the tracks. There are people on the train tracks doing business, and they don't even move when the train passes. One of the biggest problems that has occurred, it's the contamination of drinking water, not the river, the drinking water, the piped water. It turns out that in the 1970s and 80s, they drilled hundreds of thousands of wells to avoid surface contamination. So, they dug wells and realized much later that approximately 20% of all the wells were contaminated with arsenic.
Oh, perfect.
A mineral that affects the nervous system, causes skin cancer, lung diseases, and so on. What was initially done with the intention of improving people's quality of life ended up killing thousands. And it is said that even now, some few people have no option but to continue using these wells. This is considered the greatest mass poisoning of all time. The problem with the water is so severe that I'm finding that not even the local people drink water from the tap. Unlike in other countries where, when the water is contaminated, the body gets used to it and they can keep drinking. I'm told that very few people do, practically only the poorest. They are the ones who have to adapt to taking that poison, which the government takes from the water tap. They filter it, remove the arsenic, the chemicals, and sell it like this. This costs 30 takas, which is about 25 cents of a dollar, around 110 colognes. 18 liters that can even be found on the street. This is how people access better water. If one day you ever feel completely, really tangled up, stuck, not knowing how to get it.
This is about to be a fucking ad. Jackie, that is great. Sounds good. Have a safe trip home with Melina, but I am glad that you are still listening.
To the work. Remember, this man fixing it. The city's telephone lines. One of the
okay, I guess it's not an ad.
Main causes of the extreme pollution in this country is that it has one of the worst sewer systems in the world.
Oh, here we go. Sewage right into the river, baby.
Between 80 and 90% of all waste falls directly into the river without any treatment. And it is estimated that every day in the rivers of Dhaka, 350 tons of toxic waste. Here we are seeing all the sewage of the city fall, all the fecal waste. The feces, urine, and medical waste produced by 20 million inhabitants fall directly into the river without any treatment. And yet this is not the worst. Bangladesh is the second largest textile industry in the whole planet. Dhaka is a giant...
So many things that you see. If you look where they're made. Bangladesh, and especially if it's textiles.
Textile factory. And all the chemicals, surfactants, detergents, dyes, and metals they use like lead or chromium all go into the river without treatment. We are in what is supposed to be the cleanest area of all Dhaka, the modern part, where the rich people live, which is said to be a bit more satiated, and where the government cleans more, because there are embassies and companies. And even so, see how we can find a park. And the most...
Ah, yes. Cleanest part of the city where the rich people live. Very nice. Beautiful, in fact.
Striking thing is that if we approach this pond, which is the largest in all of Southeast Asia, in the past, it was used for a king that lived here to bathe his elephants. We see how pipes coming from factories in the city fall here, releasing tubes that land here, and see the reactions that chemicals cause as they mix in the water.
That's insane,
Bubbles
dude.
are coming out of the pond. Maybe you, like me, wonder if there is garbage collection in this city, if the government does anything to clean the city. And yes, it exists. We just...
They pretty much throw all their garbage in the river too, but...
saw those responsible for collecting this, for cleaning the city. But it turns out that the culture, the habit of throwing trash on the street is so ingrained in people here that it is impossible to clean it all up. This is just from today. This is only from what has happened today. And here, you can find, I saw a cow's leg. I saw meat that was just thrown out. So that spreads viruses and germs. And also, there are people living in these holes we see behind here.
No way!
Just now, I saw people...
Oh, and there's flies and all that shit in there. It's right behind the trash heap. Full of rotting meat, disease, and death. That's insane.
People coming out who live next to one of the thousands or millions of landfills in the city. The smell emanating from them is unbearable. It makes you want to vomit just walking by here. We can see in very small businesses, like these little kiosks behind, that there is always trash in front from what people buy. Anyone who buys a bag of bread or some snack eats it and immediately throws it on the ground. It's part of the culture.
Oh!
All the trash that comes from these small shopping centers is...
That hurts me so much. The dude just threw his plastic water bottle on the ground. Oh! But, yeah, part of the culture. Woo!
Simply thrown here in the ditch. People take it out of their place, so it doesn't bother them there, and just throw it in the ditch. It's normal to find the ditches completely covered in the city of so much garbage, but it's okay. Life goes on as normal. Even here alongside, there are sales of fruits, food, and all kinds of products. It's okay. I can't believe that the most sensitive area, the one they should take the most care of, is the worst I've seen of. In fact, it is the largest garbage dump we have found in the city.
No.
The riverbank. It doesn't make
Yeah.
sense what we are seeing here. This is what a canal in the middle of the city looks like. In fact, they don't stop dumping more garbage.
There's a dog walking in it. There is a dog sifting through the river of garbage that used to be a river, but is now just a garbage dump. Wow. Oh my God.
It's already just like a public dump. Everything you see here is trash, covering what was once a river. And we notice it because right at the very end, there is still a little water running towards the Buriganga.
Yeah, like you can tell, this is still a river. It just got so blocked off by all the fucking trash that they're throwing in it that now it's this tiny little stream that runs under it all and trickles. This is insane.
River. The most important in Bangladesh. The rivers are just like dumps. People come up and throw away whatever trash they have to dispose of. In these kinds of videos, I don't like to exaggerate. I like to tell you the reality of what I'm seeing. There are areas here in Bangladesh where not even a mask can filter the amount of smoke and things in the air. And there are areas like this one where my eyes are watering. I can't even see well because of the number of particles in the air. This is one of the most affected by pollution in Bangladesh. What we are seeing is not a channel nor a pipe. This completely black water you see here is the Buriganga River, the most important river in the whole country. He is already biologically dead. It is one of the most polluted in the entire planet. We are going to take a boat to navigate it.
Already biologically dead. So there are no fish, no nothing, no algae, no anything in that river because it is so polluted that nothing can survive in it. That is great.
Even the traffic on the water is crazy. Look at this ferry leaving alongside us without any kind of control. This other one, and we are going to move it forward. I don't know if we are going to stop or not. This is one of the most important ports in the south of Asia. So there are hundreds of ferries that when they stop, they throw all their garbage into the river. They don't even care for putting it somewhere else. And also, I don't know if you can see what they were telling you because of the sun's reflections, but the water is completely black. It's because the river is biologically dead. That means there is no life here, no fish. Many years ago, fishermen lived off the fish they caught here. But now, look at this. It's all pollution. Maybe there are some microorganisms around, but nothing that could...
That foam you see, that weird white foam in the water, literally, that is pollution. That's what pollution looks like. It's like weird chemicals that float to the top of water and bubbles up as these weird bubbles, and that's what that is. All the white on this river that you see, pollution.
Feed those who lived off the river. All the fecal waste that reaches the pipes, the sewers, or the city's large canals ends up here. Everything ends up falling here. Chemicals from all untreated factories. This is what they have left. We are discovering that there are people living on the boats. It is a means of work and the only space in the city they have to live. So they live their lives here, bathe in this water, which is the only one they have access to, and relieve themselves. All here in the river. In the city, apart from all the pollution we have seen, there is a type of pollution. What is invisible pollution? You might already be hearing it. It's pollution.
Noise pollution.
Noise levels so high that they cause progressive and irreversible damage to the ears, and also keep people at high stress levels. And that can also make them react aggressively in everyday situations. For this reason, street ear cleaners exist. And they have a lot of work, partly because people think they have earwax, but actually they are hard of hearing. Something very curious and striking is that at first glance, it seems that it no longer affects them. It's like they've already adapted to the pollution. Very few people, like him, can be seen wearing masks, showing they care a little because of what happens. However, it is estimated that about 270,000 people die each year in Bangladesh due to pollution, and almost 50% are children who are the most affected. Well, my friends, finally with this sunset, truly spectacular on the Buriganga River. Despite the conditions it's...
What sun? Where's the sun? You can't see the sun. You can't see the sky. You can't see anything. Wow.
It's still beautiful to see the sun set from a little boat, calmly sailing on the river. Tell me what you thought of this video. For me, very shocking. Never in my life had I seen the incredible harm we are capable of doing to the planet. And I hope this video helps us. Oh my god, I hadn't noticed there was a ferry behind us. It almost hit us. I still haven't gotten used to the crazy life they live here. We're bumping into the one in front too. God. As I was saying, I hope this helps us appreciate and take even better care of our country. Our place? Let's make sure this doesn't happen to us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share it if you...
So, at the end of the day, you could live there. You could live there. Yeah, the sun doesn't exist there for sure. The sky doesn't exist there. Like, if you have lived in Bangladesh for your whole life, you've never seen the sky. Basically, you've never seen the sky before. You don't know what that looks like. Because, like, even if you go to, like, a small city, your visibility of the sky is impeded. It's not as good. It really isn't. But when you go out, like, into the country, man, you can see everything. It's so beautiful. It's so crazy. It is, it's a very sad thing. It's a very sad thing. And it's really just as bad in a lot of African countries as well. You know, anywhere where that GDP is just below that threshold amount for people to actually worry about anything other than just where their next meal is going to come from, they don't care. They don't, like, you know, a lot of African countries, they don't even have sewage. They don't even have plumbing. So they're just going in the rivers and all that stuff. It's pretty crazy. But I love watching, like, all of these sort of things from all of these other cultures and countries because it's so eye-opening. You know, how lucky we are to live and be born where we are. And it gets hard here. We all have our own problems. We all have our own issues, and there certainly is issues, but like at the same time, could be so much worse. It would be so much worse. It could be incomprehensibly worse, to tell you the truth. But with it being almost 7:30 in the morning, my loves, I am going to end the old stream. We're going to end it here. I think I did about another hour with just you guys, which was nice, really good. I enjoyed that. I'm watching, I'm kind of just watching like certain videos that I would want to watch, you know, like stuff that interests me. So, you know, if you guys have any cool news stories or just videos or music videos or whatever you want to suggest for when we do YouTube stuff like that, save it, think of it, and tell me about it when we come to this section, and I'll absolutely will watch what you guys want to watch too, or want me to watch and react to. But when it's just left up to me, I'm just kind of watching what I would normally watch, what I'm interested in, and I enjoy that a lot too. Maybe tomorrow we'll do something else, or do this, but for less time, and then do something else. Who knows? We'll do whatever we feel, whatever we're feeling. And also, if you have requests, if you'd rather have me play a game and talk to you guys while I'm doing that, I can do that too. You can suggest what we do. It's all up to us, what you guys want to do, want to see. But yeah, we are for sure lucky, Rena, and that sounds good, Jackie. That sounds very good. And again, Jackie, thank you so much for all the support tonight on the stream. You are, as usual, number one gifter here. Thank you so much for all that. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow as usual. I'm going to try and get to bed earlier tonight, so I'm not sleeping all day. I will talk to you and see you all tomorrow. Much love to you all. And